What's up, everyone? It is Halloween Eve, October 30th. And let's see what we got today. We came back to Earth, and I mean, we've been running for a good week here. We've been just smashing every play. And last night the NBA got us, which happens sometimes, right? So that's okay though. We will we'll get back at it, and we will do some picks and see what we got going on tonight. I was going to start off with some, well, we can show you what we got in the Discord going on today. A little bit of a light day, obviously no NFL, but well, we still have the World Series, right? So I guess not that light, right? um So we'll do some pick six, and um, looks like I'm just getting a message here, but yeah, we'll do some pick six and look at underdog, and we'll look at some prize picks tonight. So let me know what you guys are looking at. Please don't sell me. I need my money. Hey man, we never sell you, but players can sell you. That's for sure. I mean, last couple days, we've hit on a lot of the picks that had discounts, man. So the discounts weren't hitting on Better or wherever we took them, man. So who is this? Are you in the Sharp Discord, by the way? I will give you an invite for the Sharp Discord, because we're putting out free plays all day long over there. So you definitely want to hit that up. Let me see here. I'm going to put that in the chat here. Sharp app, free Discord. There we go. Cool. So yeah, let me show you the Discord, what we got going on, what picks we put out so far. Yeah, awesome. Appreciate it. I don't know. We got a couple of JT monies, so we got a couple of JT monies. I don't know if you're the OG JT money that I've seen for a long time in our Discord, but yeah, man, we had Dakota Gafford get hurt last night, and that's the way it goes sometimes for us. So we roll with the good. We had like a 7-day streak there where we were hitting everything, man. And then last night, that's what happens. So can't win them all, but we try. So we just put out there's an underdog boost right now. So we got a boost it's a surprise promo boost. I just put out a pick for it right here. Trey Mann over 3.5 assists. We got a questionable jaw, but definitely taking the under on rebounds for him. That one's juiced to the under. I don't even know if he's hit this at all this year as far as rebounds go. And then we're taking Alex Sarr over 6.5 rebounds. There's no Kyle Kuzma tonight. And then Zach Whitecloud over 1.5 block shots for the NHL to mix it in there. But I wanted to make it 4 just in case Ja Morant, is out tonight, and also gives us a little bit more of a multiplier. But if he's still out, we'll still have a good payout, so not bad at all there. So that's underdog for you. This one I really like. If you guys don't have Dabble, you can just sign up for it with my code, and you get $25, code Schwami. So Dabble is pretty cool because they're one of the only ones right now that are putting out just attempts. So we love attempts. It's just like targets in football where we can, no matter if they make a shot, right? We can just do attempts. So I'm really liking that on Dabble, and like this play right here with RJ Barrett out. Not RJ Barrett, sorry, Quickly out, and I don't know who else is out, somebody else. And then Jalen Green, he's playing really well right now and been shooting over 20 times a game. So they kind of figured out like he's the star on their team, you know, and he should be shooting 20 times a game. So like these two on Dabble if they're still there, right? And then Boom Fantasy, they got the Anthony Davis over 9.5 rebounds. Make sure I'm sharing. Yeah, I'm sharing. Cool. Over 9.5 rebounds. Garrett Cole taking him under. I think this, we'll see. I don't know if it's there or not, but again, get in our free Discord, guys, because these are plays I put out hours ago. So I'm not sure if any of this is still there. And then over 1.5 shots for Haula. For Boom Fantasy. There we go. And then Otani, we got his promo with I don't even know how you say his name, Pionk, over 1.5 blocks. So that was heavily juiced at about minus 135. So whenever you get, you know, those and you kind of look at the history there, minus 135 is you're not paying that juice on better. So, you know, when it looks like a good play and it's at minus 135, those are usually going to get bumped. So you want to take them, you know, fairly quickly if you think it's a, you know, they're not always a great play, but I do like taking those quickly. So yeah, I appreciate you guys too. So appreciate you guys tuning in. I guess I'm going to start doing some DFS shows with as well here, or joining some DFS shows at DFS Army. That's our sister company, but I'm with the Sharp app. So if you guys need anything over at Sharp, that's our free Discord here, guys. And then you got Mutt trying to get some viewers here with what's her name, who just got fired from DraftKings because she was pumping and dumping her coin that they made, her whatever you call it, crypto that they made, and then sold it all and screwed everyone else over. So that was not good of her, but you know, looks like, I don't know if she's still doing her own videos or what. So we'll see what happens with her. That was all over X the other day. So that's the free picks, guys. We got about 15 minutes till some of this NBA starts. So let's go ahead and head over to whatever you guys want to look at. Maybe we'll look at some pick six, see if we got any kind of anything good, because we did play last night, but we'll see what's going on over at pick six here. Hopefully we can have some better luck on pick six. So let's go over to the Proptimizer real quick and see what we got. So Sharp 2.0 is out, and let's see here. Let's take a look. See what we got going on for pick six. It looks like the top play, I think, yeah, this is pick six. Looks like the top play on the board I already played over rebounds, but we can go ahead and play it again. Is Alexander Sarr here, over 6.5 rebounds without Mr. Kuzma in the lineup, projected for over one more rebound than this. So we're getting the half. And then, yeah, closer to 8 here at about a 60% chance hit rate. So that's a smash play. So we got to play that play. Definitely want to play that one. That looks very good there. So we will start off with that. Miles Bridges, you like, Dom? Okay, let's put in Sarr. Is he on the 7 o'clock slate? Six and a half. And then you like Bridges. We'll take a look. So let's go to the Proptimizer, see if that looks good as well. I know that B-Dub liked him for DFS today, so that lines up. Let's see if he's showing up with any kind of edge here. Bridges. Let's type in. I haven't used the search feature on the Proptimizer here. I don't know if you have Stone or anybody, but I'm not sure if it's quite working yet. But I could take a look at our other Proptimizer and just pull them up real quick and make sure on Bridges, NBA. No, we didn't do any prize picks yet. We're just hitting up some pick six. Yeah, man, basketball can be tough some days. You gotta roll with it, you know. Colin Sexton, he got that was crazy last night. They started Jordan Clarkson over now you got me going to prize picks. They started Jordan Clarkson over Sexton. So I don't know if anyone found out what's going on over there, but that was weird. And no one. I looked at the news today, and it's got to be a coach player thing because, I mean, he's the star on the team, and I don't know why you would bench him, right? So they got him at 6.5 rebounds just on the props right here. Projected, yeah, for over 6. So we could take a look. We could take a look at pick 6. We'll take a look at his rebounds. Yeah, he's at 6.5. If he was at 5.5 on pick 6, that'd be one thing. But he's already bumped. So one doesn't work there, unfortunately. Mobley. Let's see. Mobley over 7.5. He's at 8.5. So if you got him at 7.5, good for you. They're getting quicker on pick 6. So that's why they're not showing up on the Proptimizer, fellas. Because they already got King James over. The King returns home. Yeah, I saw Mutt has him. Mutt has King James over 20 points, which is his alternate line. He has not he's looked kind of old though, hasn't he, this year? I know he's returning home. So let's what time does his game start? Probably 7 too. The Cavs. So we got Sar. I'm just trying to take a look here at the top ones. I mean, almost a 60% chance. Paulo's been playing pretty good here. So, I mean, almost 150 odds, minus 150. I think we got to take Paulo, right, guys? I mean, this is why we use the Proptimizer, right? I think we got to go with Paulo. We got to, right? Before he gets bumped, because all these other ones have gotten bumped. Over 13.5. Let's take a look here, right? So we got Paulo over his last 4. He's hit this number 3 out of 4. He's going up against Chicago. Let's see. Do you guys like it? Do you guys not like it? Chicago is... They're a pretty good rebounding team. so far, but we've only had a few games, right? So, I mean, we don't want to chase, but it looks good. I'm just saying, it looks good. So I gotta roll with my gut because I love the picks, but we let's see. We'll take a look at what time does LeBron start? LeBron. What time? 7 as well. Okay. So we can go take a look at LeBron props. I'll type him in on the Proptimizer here. LeBron James. So we don't really have an edge on him. I know, I get it, and it's one of the things that I don't go off of, and I've been able to be successful is I just don't go off of feelings. Like, and that's the thing is I got to go off. It's got to have an edge to it, right? So like the only thing that's close to having an edge, but it doesn't because it's not more than 10% is steals, and I really don't love playing those props anyway, but that's kind of where Bron's at. Anthony Davis has been playing really well too. Let's see. So we got 2 picks. Do we go 2? Do we go 4? What do you guys want to do to start us out here? Nembhard is I mean, we got some really good edges here on pick 6. So I'm gonna try to refresh this one way or another. But I do want to see what you guys are looking for as far as a 2 pick, 4 pick. I guess we could play a couple. Let me see the comments here. I got to pull those up. Come on. There we go. We'll sort it with NBA. Hopefully we can get this Sharp 2.0 going here. Oh, that was top props. So I have people asking me like, when's the Sharp 2.0 release? And I want to, it's released, guys. Sharp 2.0 is here. We're just in beta, so we're giving it at a discount while we work through our beta, testing and get feedback from you guys. So just let us know what the feedback is, and we're working out the kinks, as you could see. But we do have pick 6 on the Proptimizer. So one of the only places that has it, and we got it at a great price too. So it looks like rebounds and assists, for if we take those are really good for Paulo. And then we already have SARS rebounds, but we could take Barrett over 3.5 assists. Let's take Barrett over 3.5 assists. We got a 57% chance hit, and let's try to lock that one in as a 3 pick, and then we'll take a look here. I say we lock in this 3 pick here, and then we'll take a look at some other ones. RJ Barrett over 3.5 assists. I mean, he's there's no Quickly. 3.5 seems a little bit low. No Scotty Barnes either tonight. So that's why I think it's juiced to the over here. So let's lock this one in. So we got SAR over 6.5, Banchero over 13.5 assists and rebounds, and then Barrett over 3.5 assists. I like these better than any picks that we had last night, honestly. Just we were kind of late to the game last night. So let's lock this in. I think this looks pretty good. And we'll start another one. So let's make some more picks here because we got a few minutes. We'll just do a 2-pick here because we only got a few minutes, and then we'll go over to you know, Prize Picks or whatever else you guys want to see. Okay. So I think we had Jarrett Allen, who over 9.5 going. I don't know what his stats are against the Lakers, but it's pretty heavily juiced here. I'm just going to pull it up real quick because I know we only got a couple minutes here, but I'm just going to pull it up and see how he has fared recently against AD and the Lakers. Let's see. The last game they played, he had 12 rebounds against him, and then so 12 and then 14. Yeah, so I like that. I'm not in love. Yeah, I don't love Nick Richards. I don't know about Tyrese Maxey and Pope. Potentially Maxey, but he's so hit and miss, man. Points and assists. So Hardaway here, we're projecting he's tough too, but we're projecting him at about 14 compared to 12.5 what the line is at. So let me see if you guys typed anything in. We got 2 minutes. Yeah. So let's roll over. We'll put in one of those guys. So let's put in Allen at over 9.5, and then which one do we feel like is the next best here? Not Maxey. Halliburton. I mean, Halliburton's got to go off on his assists, right? So one of these nights, but he hasn't really yet. I think he did the last game. Do we take a chance on Hallie? Let's take a chance on Halliburton. Hopefully he's got things worked out, and we'll take the assists and rebounds here. I'm gonna lock it in. Got about 47 seconds here. Allen and then Hallie over 11.5 assists and rebounds. He can easily get that just with his assists, right? So, and he did the last game. So let's lock that in. What do you guys want to do next? You guys want to do some Prize Picks? Nope, it's not legal in Indiana. Is that where you're at? It just became legal. Prize Picks just became you took Tim PRA Hardaway. It just became legal in Missouri and Delaware yesterday, I think. So hopefully we'll get some more people joining us on these streams because we got a couple new states coming on. I think they're arena league or whatever arenas for Prize Picks. So those are locked. What do you guys want to do? Underdog, Prize Picks, more Pick 6. Anybody? We got some 7:30 NHL, 8 o'clock. Let's see what we got on Pick 6. We got 8 o'clock is the next slate. That's the next one. That's the bigger one. Let's see here. Do you guys ever play NHL on Pick 6? Be interesting to look at what the edges are on NHL. I know, Dom, we're talking about the Hughes brothers. I don't know if they already started, but let's see. Might have to go out and go back in. But yeah, NHL, I put some NHL picks out because those have been hitting as well on the Proptimizer, honestly. So some pretty good edges we've had with the NHL, especially with like blocked shots and shots on goal. Been doing pretty well with those two. Let's see if we can get NHL to work here. I don't know. It's kind of mixed in here, but it looks like the edges are more, if you come down here, it looks like the edges are more for basketball. So we can just stick with that if you guys want. Yep, NHL. Cool. Yeah, we'll just stick with the NBA. We'll stick with the NBA because I think most people know the NBA a little bit more. We'll stick with the NBA. We'll take a look at the 8 o'clock slate here. We got 5 games going on. I know the big thing is going to be, what time does the Memphis game start? Whether Ja plays tonight or not, that's going to be the big one. Grizzlies. Yeah, that's at 8. So it's going to be interesting to see if he plays or not tonight. But we'll go back over to the Proptimizer, see what we got. So we did play Jarrett Allen on the last one. So we got Clint Capella. DeAndre Hunter is out for Atlanta tonight. So it looks like, Clint Capella, his points are over 10.5. That one's at minus 141. And then Maxey over assists has, I guess 5 is low. He's not a big assist guy, but without, Paul George and Joel Embiid. Let's see. We'll go over. Let's take a look at Maxey. What has he been doing with these guys out? I know Madness put is that the set? Actually, that might be a 7 o'clock game, huh? Because he's not coming up. So that one probably started. That's cool because I don't really like Maxey anyway. His assists. Like I said, I don't want to force it like last night, right? Not worth it, man. Not worth it. So, and then Capella, yeah. So those games started. So Hardaway. So we got Shai Gilgeous over 5.5 rebounds. That's kind of the next one on the board here. That's coming up on the Proptimizer. And obviously he's a guard, but he's a big guard and he is on the court all day long. So that one's at about minus 142 going up against the Spurs. And he's averaging over 8 on the season. 5.5 seems like that one's going to get bumped to me. So that seems like a decent pick. Now I can pull up just to double check. So because we got a little bit more time now. Yeah, so he's at 6.5 pretty much everywhere right now. And then if we take a look at his history against the Spurs last year, because that's all we have to go off of. He had 6, so he would clear that number. And then they played him twice and he had 6 both games. So I'm down for some Shai over 5.5 rebounds. That looks good to me. Four is so hard to hit. Yeah, it is. That's why we hit that sleeper protected play. I was stoked, man, when especially when you're picking like home runs or something like that. But yeah, I mean, 4 is hard to hit on anything. And I always, that's always, I know some of you guys play, like I talk to a lot of you guys and you send me DMs and stuff, but, you know, when you're playing like home run props or RBIs, you know, for baseball or, you know, demons or things like that, like you want to play those. If you see when I put out those free slips, you want to play those kind of slips when you got a protected play. That's just my advice, you know, to stay in the game, like, and kind of, I know it's fun to go for those big payouts, but you want to, you know, you want to go for those big slips when you got a protected play. That's why I'll go for them on Flex Friday. You know, I'll put out a crazy slip or something, and then yeah, we hit it once in a while. Like I'll still do my regular research and everything, and that's why we hit them. But that's just my advice. You know, play those tough ones on protected plays. Like we hit on Friday on the sleeper MLB, and then last night we only went 1 of 4. But yeah, it's tough to predict a home run. I don't care what anybody says. Like even for Judge and Ohtani, you know, like it's tough to consistently predict home runs, you know, just like it is to predict, you know, somebody hitting on a demon play on Prize Picks for 6 threes. That's tough, man. Even if you're playing Steph Curry, like that's a tough thing to consistently do. No one can consistently do that. So that's why I say, you know, play those on protected slips if you can, like, and then build your bankroll on other stuff. Just my advice. So here we go. So we got Nembrand kind of as that's 7 o'clock. I gotta look at these times. Suggs. I can't wait till he plays Grady Dick. I really hope they do a jersey swap for a photo op. Suggs Dick. That's gonna be good, man. I really hope they gotta do that. That'll be my favorite one. Suggs over 14.5 points, but we're projecting him at 14. So I don't not really down with that. Banchero's not really a 3-point shooter. Don't really love that. Take a look here. I think he's 7 o'clock anyway. Vooch rebounds. I can get down with some Vooch rebounds. Over 9.5. Projecting him at 10. We can take a look at his history too, but let's hop over there. We'll take a look at that. Yeah, exactly. We're trying to build a bankroll, man. We're not trying to blow a bankroll. You know, you see those slips on X and stuff, and it's like, yeah, whose slip is that? And then how many did they play? Right? You just got to be careful with that stuff. Vooch. Let's type in Vooch. Here we go. Vooch 9.5. I mean, no reason he shouldn't get 9.5, but I mean, who's he going up against? Come on, Wendell Carter. Let's see here. Vooch. I always like to do my due diligence. For some reason, his line was pulled on Sleeper. It's probably going to be bumped. But his rebound prop is pulled. Last time he had 17 against Orlando. So last year he had 17, 10, and 9. So 2 out of 3. One game he smashed. So 9.5 rebounds. Looks good to me, ladies and gentlemen. How many players, points, and rebounds and assists over 14.5 for Derek Jones? His number keeps getting it's starting to creep up there to where like I'm not sure that I like it. Like I took that the other day and I swear it was like 10.5 or 11.5. Now it's at 14.5. Ugh, that's a lot for Derek Jones. I know he's on a new team, but yeah, I'm not in love with it. Not in love with it. But it's showing pretty good. It's showing you know, we're projecting him pretty high. So it is there. I mean, we have that. We have Davion Mitchell over 17.5 with the you know, half of Toronto out. I like Davion Mitchell better, to be honest with you. So I would rather play Derek Jones on like a 2-pick or something, you know. With maybe we'll do that. We'll play. We can play Derek Jones on a 2-pick with like Denny, you know, some couple of scrub players. I mean, I know Davion isn't like a smash player, but he's in a smash spot with, you know, should be starting, right? So let's go with Davion. Let's go with Davion, and then we'll do a 2-pick after that. And let's go with Davion. Is he here? Oh, he might be on the next slate. So I'm just gonna lock this one in, guys. We'll just lock in a 2-pick here, and then we'll take a look at that next. We'll take a look at the next slate and see about those other guys. So hopefully you got that. We just had Shai Gilgeous over rebounds over 5.5, and then we had Vooch over 9.5. I feel like that one should hit pretty easily. I feel pretty good about that one, especially because it's a 2-pick. Let's see. So we got a 9:30, and then we got a 10:30. So where is Davion? Am I spelling his name wrong? I can't find him. Can anyone find Davion Mitchell? He's gone? Damn. Oh, was it a 7 o'clock maybe? Maybe it was a 7 o'clock because those are still showing up. Well, that sucks. But regardless, we'll go over to, we can play Derek Jones and see if he continues. Let's see what he's been doing. Yeah, I mean, you see, he had it's kind of a chase game. He had a, oh no, that was Williamson. What the hell? I was like, why did he come up there? Derek Jones, okay. DJJ. Yeah, he had a big game though, still. And then against Denver, which you would expect, you know, he had under, so and there's really no one on the Clippers right now. And like I said, the projections look good, so we can play that, but I definitely don't want to play more than a 2-pick with him because I don't feel like super confident. He can easily, you know, not hit that number. So is he starting for the Clippers now? Yep. So Derek Jones Jr. and then the other one that we had was, let's see, who else did we have? We'll go back. see if we can filter just NBA in here. Who you guys think? You think the Yankees are going to win tonight? Bring it back to LA? I hope they do. Let's see. There was someone else for, oh, Denny. Was it Denny? Yeah, it was Denny. So we got Denny over 5.5 rebounds. Looks pretty good. So let's see if we can pair him up with Derek Jones. Yeah, I'm kind of glad MLB's over too, but it is nice to always have something to play though, because we're going to be at a time where I feel like it's only going to be basketball once, you know, NFL kind of, once that's done. But then MLB will come back, so let's take a look at Denny. Did they pull his? They pulled his rebounds. Dang it! We didn't get it in. See, pick six used to be used to just have stuff, and they didn't change lines or anything, but it's not like that anymore. So I wonder how it works if someone gets that. If someone gets Denny, let's say at 5.5 rebounds, and then it gets pulled, are we potentially? Oh, you have him? I'll refresh it. Okay, cool. I just wonder how it works. No? 5 picks available. I have him, but I'm saying I don't have the rebounds because we wanted the rebounds over 5.5. That was the play. But let's see if there's another play. Or we'll see if it comes back while we're looking. But I wonder how they do it with pick 6, because someone could potentially have gotten that 5.5 rebounds line, right? And then are we playing against that person because they got a better line than we did, right? So you just kind of wonder now on pick 6, because it is evolving, because it's only been around since what, less than a year. It's only been around since like last, if I remember right, last year around this time, I feel like it came out, because I went on a crazy run on it on Sharp app at the beginning of the year. So see what we got. We got Derek Jones Jr. See if anyone else. We got Draymond Green. He's kind of on the edge here. Popped up, but he's not. Here we go. Nope. Go to the top. We could play like Banchero again if we want. Maybe if we want to do that. Hardaway is 7 o'clock, so we can't play him. We could play Shea again if we want to. I mean, that looks pretty good. I like that line. Jaylen Brown, 7 o'clock. Barrett, 7. Curry, 7. Suggs is, like I said, his number's not lining up, so we're not going to force him. What happened there? So we may have to just play. We may just play Shea again over 5.5, because it looks like that's the best we got on the board. If Denny doesn't come up here for us, we'll take a look. We'll see if Denny comes back up, and then if not, I'll just play Shea again. Nope, he's not coming up. So we'll go with Shea over 5.5 rebounds. If he's still there, yep. So we'll go with that, and we'll lock that in with Stone's pick, DJJ, Derek Jones Jr., and then we'll see what else. If we want to roll the underdog or prize picks, let me know what you guys want to do, underdog or prize picks. So we got a couple of, just before we get out of pick 6, we got Banchero, which I like that he's less than 1% picked, over 13.5 assists and rebounds, and then Sarr over 6.5 rebounds. My guess is a lot of people are picking LeBron tonight. That's what I would guess. And then Barrett over 3.5 assists. That was our 3 pick. And then we had Hallie over 11.5 assists and rebounds. Jared Allen over 9.5 rebounds. Again, less than 1% picked. So that's what you want to do, guys. You don't want to have a chalky lineup if at all possible, right? So we can head over where you guys want to go. Underdog, prize picks. Anybody care? I noticed they got the live prize picks now. I was looking at it last night. No, they changed prize picks up too. Like it's a little bit different. The main screen is a little bit different, but we can go to, what do we want to do? Do we want to go to prize picks? Well, we could take a look at the Proptimizer, I guess. We'll see what's coming up. I would say we've done a lot of underdog lately, so maybe we hit up some prize picks. I think somebody mentioned that. Xavier or something mentioned prize picks, so we can see what we got going on. Let's pick 6 still. Come on. So let's see about the main sports, not college football. That's just too volatile for props, man. I'm not playing college football props. Looks like we got some NHL top prop on the board. Top couple of props on the board, NHL. And Jaren Jackson, I guess he's expected to play now. Got some more basketball. So this is for prize picks. Player saves. I was trying to see what like the best odds we got going on. I would say, I mean, NHL, we could play a 2 pick on NHL. Those can be tough though, right? But if we would have to just play the odds, because I don't know NHL. I know the main like players, but I don't know NHL well enough to be able to, we can play it though. We could play a 2 pick. I could do a 2 pick for NHL real quick. I'm down for that. We'll do some goalie saves for some NHL. Why not? Might have to get it in quick. I don't know what times these games start. So 9:30, Connor Ingram, and then 7:30. Yeah, so let's get this one in quick. We got 2 goalie save props here. So Connor, both Connors, and they're over. Looks like it starts in about 4 minutes. So Connor over 25.5, and then just want to make sure it hasn't bumped, because sometimes they bump while we're over 26.5. Yeah, so we got him projected at 29, over 29 saves, and he's at 26 minus 130 juice. We're not paying the juice on Prize Picks. So getting some pretty good value on these guys. I'm just going to shore this up, whatever. So we'll play a 2-pick here for the 2 Connors before the 7:30 game starts. So hopefully you guys saw that. Both Connors on the over on their saves looked pretty good on the Proptimizer. And then let's go ahead and get some NBA action in if we can before I get out of here. Appreciate you guys rolling with me tonight, and we can hopefully tomorrow should be a good night with football. We've been doing really well on football, but it'd be nice to get it together tonight as well. All right, so let me take out NHL, and sounds like we're not really playing MLB either. So damn, Ben Simmons, man, he sucks, doesn't he? Can't believe that guy. He's either hurt or he sucks. Like, why is he even on a team? I guess because they paid him so much money, but man. All right, so Jaren Jackson. Yeah, that one I don't love. Not a huge discrepancy. I know Josiah was saying that he liked Jaren Jackson tonight if he's playing, because Brooklyn is just terrible. I'd be down for the under on Jalen Suggs. Under 19.5 points plus assists. Let's take a look at that. Yeah, unders all the time, man. They don't even have Mikal Bridges anymore, but his shot looks terrible. I can't take an over on that guy the rest of the year. Looking at Mikal Bridges' shot, so bad. All right, so we got Suggs. Suggs, 19.5 points and assists. I know he's had a couple of good games here, but he got his contract. Let's take a look. Let's see how he played against Chicago. I know this is some recency bias here, and we're still getting some value at 19.5. That's a lot for this guy. Points and assists against Chicago. How many minutes he's playing? He is playing a lot of minutes, 34 and 30 in the last couple games. So last time against Chicago, yeah, he had 19 points and 5 assists in 28 minutes, and 13 points and 1 assist the time before that in 29 minutes. So I'm not sure about that. I could not sure about that. Not quite lining up for us. So what's the next one we got? Looks like he's the best on the board, right there. DeAndre Ayton potentially over 14.5 against the Clippers. Could see how he's done. Projecting him at over 15. Same with the sports books there. You can see how tight the NBA is, guys. That's why, we do really well, obviously on football, and we have done well on the NBA so far this season, but But it is pretty sharp, man. You got to be really sharp. So DeAndre Ayton, let's see, against the Clippers, they pretty much got, Zubats and same team. Yeah, he had 8 points, not great in 26 minutes last year. Because again, that's all we can look at. And then he had, is that only 4? Yeah, 4 points. So honestly, I don't see a ton on Prize Picks. Don't really want to force it here. So I'm going to go ahead and take a look over here at let's go take a look at Underdog. Let's see if we got anything over there, because Prize Picks is not looking good. I mean, they're a little bit sharper anyway than Underdog. So let's see if we can find anything on Underdog. But I'm definitely not gonna force a Suggs or a DeAndre Ayton. So Cam Thomas, we got under rebounds, under 4.5 rebounds, which I'm surprised to see that he's been over that amount, honestly. Player points under, there you go, under 6.5 for Ben Simmons. So it looks like most of the books have Ben Simmons at 5.5 points. He's hit over 6.5 points 1 out of 3 games so far. Like we said, he's terrible. Now we got Jaren Jackson in. So I don't have a problem with taking a under on Ben Simmons. Do we? Yeah, we have some time. So let's roll with the under on Ben Simmons. There we go. Took Suggs. I'm taking the under on Ben Simmons, man. It is a little bit nerfed, but it's still 0.9, not too bad. First quarter assists over 0.5. What is he usually? What is Suggs usually have in assists? 7, 3, 1. And 0.74. Yeah. Yeah, you could take, I mean, I just don't like that multiplier, man, for first quarter. But yeah, I get it. I get it for sure. Let's see here. So what else do we got? We got Chris Paul under 8.5 points. We got Santi under 6.5 rebounds. Let's see. Chris Paul, he's old. He's hit it 1 time out of 3 games so far. And they're playing OKC, pretty good defense, so I could get down with that. Could technically be a revenge game, though, right, against OKC, if you guys are into that. Vooch, we already played his rebounds, and that was over 9.5, so we got that in. That was a good play. Santi, he's been over rebounds with Jaren Jackson out, so now we could definitely take him under, and he has been under at 5 with Jaren Jackson back, so I could get down with that. And then Cam Thomas over 2.5 assists. I could also get down with that against Memphis. I think that looks pretty good. It's probably going to be heavily juiced though as well, but 3 out of 4 games so far. So let's hit the Cam Thomas over assist number. That one looks pretty good. Yeah, that's the problem. Usually, I mean, he's just gonna shoot, but he, you know, he should be able to. He should be able to dish the ball. You know. Yeah, we got to get two teams. I know, I get it. So we need one more. Should be able to dish the ball a couple times to Claxton or whoever. Schroeder. No Mikal Bridges, so less. You know, I think more opportunities for him to pass the ball this year. Let's see. All right, so we got two. We'll go with a couple more here, and then we'll roll out of here. Jalen Green rebounds potentially against Dallas. Kind of consensus is under 160. Underdog, we're getting a little bit of value, minus 138. So we're not paying as much juice there. We're paying a little bit. I'm sure it's the multiplier is is not one on Jalen Green under rebounds. Let's see here. Man, he's been balling. Jalen Green. Good for him. I love seeing players, you know, progress through each year, and I hope he continues it. Rockets need him. So lower, we'll go with lower on Jalen Green on rebounds against Dallas. And then probably want one more. We'll do a 4 pick because these are heavily nerfed when you put all three of them together. So we probably want one more. And then, yeah. Go back to the Proptimizer. Klay Thompson under, they got him at 3.5 rebounds now. That's just too much, man. Like 2.5. I don't know. I just feel like, yeah, he can get 3 in a game. I mean, he's had this 7-4, okay, but he's still a shooting guard, you know. Gafford went out for part of this last game, going up against Houston, Alperen Sengun. I wouldn't mind that. What do you guys think? I also like Schroeder assists as well. So I like Schroeder assists. Don't do it on Klay. I think I like Schroeder assists better than Cam. Let's see what. I mean, he's the guy dishing the ball more, and Cam is a shooter. I think we're gonna switch out Cam here. I think we switch out Cam. We get a better multiplier on Schroeder too. So let's switch out Cam for Schroeder on assists. I mean, he's the point guard anyway, right? So we'll do that, and then we're still needing another pick though. Yeah. Yeah, I don't love playing rebounds for guards anyway. It's just kind of hit and miss how the ball bounces that night. So let's see. We got a lot of edges on underdog for sure. For sure. Zubats. Zubats under 2.5 assists. He's been assisting here. He's going up against pretty good defender too in Ayton. So I don't love that. Let's see. Let's see. We need one more pick. We were looking at Denny before for rebounds over 5.5, but we couldn't get him on pick 6. So maybe we take Denny over 5.5 rebounds. Zubats is the guy. He likes Zubats. So we were going to play Denny. That looked pretty good on pick 6, but we couldn't get him. So why don't we play him over here and let's see what we got. So we got Ben Simmons under 6.5 points, which is pretty sketch though, right? It is sketch, man. Available to play. Simmons is available. After sitting out Tuesday's game, Simmons has a green light and it isn't listed on the official injury report. Going forward, Simmons is expected to play in just one game of back-to-back sets for the foreseeable future. So it sounds like it was because it was a back-to-back that he wasn't able to play. So I like my favorite 2 picks are right here, Dennis Schroeder and Denny. Ben Simmons is just, he's terrible, but 6.5 is just such a low number. It does sketch me out a little bit now that we're talking. So, and I see all of these other plays on here. So I'm just gonna look one more time because there may be another play that looks better here. You would think a 7-footer with like Jaren Jackson. I don't know why he's not really a good rebounder, you know? 7 feet tall, bro. Like, come on. Rebound the damn ball. Like, that's unacceptable. Like, I don't know how he's projected for 4.5 rebounds and you're 7 feet tall. Come on. Get the hell out of here. Jabari Smith. See, this looks better to me right here. Over 6.5 rebounds than Ben Simmons. He just, dude's like, we're just so tight there on the edge there. I don't know, man. I say we roll. We got a little bit more of an edge here too. A little bit more of an edge with the numbers. So as we walk through this, I want to get a little bit sharper because I want to get us some wins tonight. So let's take out Simmons because he's sketch AF. You never know with that guy. And then let's put in Jabari Smith. I like that better. Over rebounds. So Jabari Smith, we got Denny. I like that. I feel good about that. Now, the only one that we were talking about it is him. I like the 3, but I'm not sure. I'm kind of going back on Jalen Green. Stone's putting in slips, man. Sending me his slips. Nice. I like it. So you guys, he will never understand how he made it to the NBA. I know. I mean, he was all NBA, man. He was all NBA, and then he acted like a little bitch, and he can't play anymore. You know, he got the Kardashian curse, man. He dated one of the Kardashians, didn't he? So that's probably what happened. But what do you think, Jalen Green? I'm just not sold. I'm sold on these other 3 picks. So if we took out Jalen Green here, what would our multiplier be? It'd be 4.5. You guys tell me, do you want to play these 3 or do you want to add another? Because I like these 3. Jalen Green, I wasn't sold on 100%. You guys want to get one more? I don't know about Green. Yeah, with the rebounds too. I just don't know, you know. I just feel like we should get a better multiplier than on a 3, than 4.56 on a 3 pick. So let's go ahead. We'll look at one more here since I got you guys here. So we got those three. We'll see if we can get one more that we really feel good about. If not, we'll just roll with those three. Anthony Simmons assists. No, it's just like what's going on in Portland with Scoot Henderson, like starting, not starting, Kamara. They got to figure that out before we can play those guys. Might just have to roll here. And then Santi is another one. Is this at 6.5? Damn, he had 13 the other night. Damn. He's been balling out. Santi, he played on Spain in the Olympics this summer, and he's been getting better. He's been doing really good this year. So PJ Washington rebounds. I didn't see this earlier. So last night, okay, he had 11. I'm kind of liking this one. He had 11, but Gafford went out. So he played some more minutes last night, right? Because Gafford like tweaked his leg. Now they're on a back-to-back. Minus 140. The book's got it on the under, especially the book, Pinnacle, who we like to look at. So I'm going to play PJ under because he played some extra minutes last night to get those rebounds, and I don't expect that to happen tonight. So, or whatever, if that was last night or the night before. So let's take PJ under 6.5 because that's a lot of rebounds. 7 for PJ out there shooting threes, right? So here we go. Dennis Schroeder over 5.5 assists. Denny Avdija over 5.5 rebounds. Jabari over 6.5, and then PJ under 6.5. I feel good about that. Plus, look at that multiplier. It bumped up to almost 7, right? So I'm going to shore up that bankroll there for a 7 times play, guys. And this is it. Let's lock it in. So tomorrow night, guys, we're gonna smash football. And so I'll be on an hour before Thursday night football. Yeah, appreciate you guys. Appreciate you, Stone, for the interaction. That helps out, helps it me. So I'm not just talking to myself as well, man. But yeah, I feel, we had an off night last night, right? One out of a week of streaming. Like, that's not bad. So we'll do it again tomorrow. And hopefully we talk about how we smashed tonight, guys. All right. Thanks, everyone. See you tomorrow.